Hi, welcome in today's episode. So in today's episode, I'm going to talk about something that has enormous power to use and access all your knowledge and body energy without your permission. And this one thing is attention. So as I was scrolling through my emails, I stumbled upon an interesting life experience story, but it ends with a question. So as I'm reading, I'm asking you to follow me so that you'll be able to understand the lesson it brings. As an introvert, I always struggle to walk in public. Places like shopping mall, parties, weddings, I hardly walk or attend alone. I feel anxious and a vague feeling of being judged rise up in my mind instantly when I step into a public. Recently, I almost tripped in a shopping mall as my legs froze and anxiety completely took over my entire body. But here's the interesting part that made me to seek for an advice. Yesterday, I received a call that my mom was being admitted at one of the mega hospital in my city. I instinctively rushed to see her. When I got at the hospital, the place was full of people. But at this particular day, my usual feeling of social anxiety disappeared. I'd walk confidently while bumping the shoulders of strangers. When I got in the room where my mom was admitted, it turns out that she was in a far better condition than I imagined after receiving a call. Now my heart was settled and relaxed. Weirdly though, on my way out, seeing the same strangers, my usual symptoms of social anxiety rise up again. I was so anxious and I struggled my way out. Now my question is, how could the same situation triggers a completely different feeling and experience in my body? Well, this story is a perfect example of how critical is the role of human attention. The moment this person received a call that his mom was admitted, his mind was preoccupied by sympathy and imagination of how critical condition his mom might be. And that mind shift oriented his attention into a completely different patterns of behaviors. Psychologically though, that cognitive selective focus led to a temporary manipulation of his own thoughts and emotions patterns. That brings me into my important quote. A location of your attention impacts your behaviors. That's why the moment he confirmed that his mom was in a better condition, not only his heart was settled, but also his entire physiology dropped, and the intensity in his mind subsided. That definitely caused his conscious and attention to resurface and become more vulnerable to his own personality. So if you are watching this video and you are struggling with social anxiety, or maybe there's some events or experiences that triggers your nerves and you become apprehensive, watch my next video. Well, keep watching my educational content by subscribe, like, and comment. I'm Chico Black from Sex Science Platform.